Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today we're going to learn how to crochet this old money cable scarf step by step together. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Lala. I'm a crochet designer who loves turning yarn into just about anything, from stylish wearables to cute amigurumi and everything in between. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so I can keep creating free tutorials and sharing new ideas. Let's start crocheting! First, we're going to grab our yarn and hook and make a slip knot with our yarn. If you're not sure or don't remember how to make a slip knot, I'll link a tutorial now on screen showing 3 different ways how to do it so you can pick your favorite. Next, we're going to chain 24. So to chain, we're going to pass the hook under the yarn. And with the hook's head, grab the yarn into the slip knot's loop. And this is 1 chain. We're going to do that 23 more times. This is what our foundation chain will look like when we have 24 chains in the chain. Next, we're going to work a stacked single crochet to work as our first double crochet of the round. And throughout this tutorial, the first double crochet will always be a stacked single crochet. So we're going to skip the first chain and go into the second one with our hook, yarn over into the loop, and yarn over into both loops to work a single crochet. Next, to work this stacked single crochet, we're going to work a single crochet into the left bar here. So insert your hook into the left bar, yarn over into the loop, and when you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over into both of them. And this is a stacked single crochet, which will count as our first double crochet of the round. I recommend using a stitch marker to mark the first stitch. And we're going to work double crochets all the way to the end of the foundation chain. So to work a double crochet, yarn over into the chain, yarn over into the loop, yarn over into the left 2 loops only, and yarn over into the left 2 loops only again. And continue working double crochets all the way to the last chain. Let's work our last double crochet into the last chain. And this is how our first row will look like. Counter stitches to make sure you have 23 double crochets in the row. And then for row 2, we're going to turn our work. Work a stacked single crochet into the first stitch. So insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, work a single crochet, and work a single crochet into that single crochet. Move to the next stitch and work a double crochet. And now we're going to work a back post double crochet. To work a back post double crochet, you're going to have to isolate the stitch from the 2 next to it. We're going to yarn over, then insert our hook around this stitch like this, so the hook looks like this. Yarn over into the loop, and when you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over into the left 2 and complete the double crochet. And this is a back post double crochet. We'll see it when we flip our work later. Next, we're going to work 5 double crochets into the next 5 stitches. Don't forget to skip this stitch here because we already worked the back post double crochet in front of it. So yarn over, skip this stitch and go into the next one with a double crochet. Work 4 more double crochets to have 5 double crochets in total. Again, let's work a back post double crochet. Yarn over, isolate the stitch, move the hook around it from the back like this, yarn over, and complete a double crochet. We're going to repeat that for 2 more times. Skip this stitch and work 5 double crochets into the next 5 stitches. We're going to repeat that one last time. Back post double crochet, yarn over, around the stitch, yarn over, complete a double crochet, skip this stitch and work 5 double crochets in the next 5 stitches. And work 2 double crochets into the 2 stitches remaining. 1 stitch and take out the stitch marker. 1 last double crochet into the stacked single crochet. For row 3, we're going to turn our work and see the back post like this. See how the texture is building up. We're going to work 2 double crochets into the first 2 stitches. So the first double crochet will be a stacked single crochet like we did before. And the next one, a double crochet. Again, you can use a stitch marker for the first stitch if you feel like it. And next we're going to work a front post double crochet into that back post double crochet. We're going to yarn over around this stitch, so the stitch is on the hook and not the opposite. Yarn over into the loop, yarn over, and this is a front post double crochet. Next, work 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to work the cable. How to work the cable? You're going to first chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And make sure they're chained loosely. We're going to slip stitch around the middle stitch from 2 rows below. So this is our row right now. This is row 2. You're going to slip stitch around the middle stitch of row 1. Don't worry about it. Let's do that together. You're going to insert your hook around that stitch, yarn over, and slip stitch. Turn your work a little bit. Skip the slip stitch we did here and work 5 half double crochets into the 5 chains we made. Yarn over into the first chain, yarn over. When you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over into all 3 loops. Let's do that again. Yarn over into the chain, yarn over into the loop, and when you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over into all 3 loops. Let's do that 3 more times. And into the last chain, we have 5 half double crochets. And this is our first cable. Next, we're going to work 2 double crochets into the next 2 stitches. And we got to our back post double crochet, and we're going to work a front post double crochet just like we did here. So yarn over, pass the hook behind the pop-in stitch, yarn over into the space, yarn over, and we have a double crochet. And we're going to repeat everything we did from here to here for 2 more times. So first, double crochet 3 times into the next 3 stitches. Chain 5 loosely. find that middle stitch right under the chain from row 1, which is this one, and slip stitch around it. Turn our work and work half double crochets into all 5 chains. Yarn over into the first chain, and we have our second cable. Next, we're going to work 2 double crochets into the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and front post double crochet into the next stitch. Let's work this pattern for the 3rd time. First, 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches, then chain 5 loosely, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find the middle stitch from row 1, which is this one. If you need help identifying this one, count 2 stitches from each of front post double crochet, 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is the middle one. Slip stitch around it, and work half double crochets into the 5 chains. Next, work 2 double crochets into the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and lastly work a front post double crochet into the next stitch. Under the stitch, yarn over into the space, yarn over, and lastly work 2 double crochets into the next 2 stitches. For the next row, we're going to turn our work and repeat row 2, but this time you have to make sure that you're not stitching into or onto the cable. So what we're going to do is first, as we did before, work a stacked single crochet into the first stitch, work a double crochet into the next stitch, then work a back post double crochet, and next we're going to work 5 double crochets into the next 5 stitches, but make sure you're not stitching into or on the cable. You're going to first work 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, skip this space here and go straight into the next clear stitch. 3, 4, and 5. After that, we're going to yarn over and work a back post double crochet. Next, we're going to repeat that for 2 more times. 5 double crochets, skip the cable here, and after we did 5 double crochets, we're going to back post double crochet into the next stitch. One last time, 3rd time, 5 double crochets, 1, 2, skip the cable, 3, 4 and 5, back post double crochet, and lastly 2 double crochets into the next and last 2 stitches. Next we're going to turn our work and repeat row 3. First we're going to work 2 double crochets into the first 2 stitches, 1 stacked single crochet and another double crochet. Work a front post double crochet into the next stitch. Work 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 5 loosely. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then find the middle stitch right under the chain from 2 rows below. This is our current row, 1 row below and 2 rows below. And the stitch will be the one right next to the cable. See this one here? If you need help identifying it, it's the 3rd stitch from the front post double crochet. Front post double crochet, 1 stitch, 2, and 3. So again, we're going to slip stitch around it. Turn your work. And work half double crochets into the 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is how the cable effect is made. So what you're going to do next is alternate between rows 2 and 3 until you reach row number 125 at least. If you want your scarf to be longer, of course you can add as many rows as you'd like, as long as the last row is row number 2. I'm going to complete my rows off camera and I'll see you back again at the end of row 125. This is how our scarf looks like when we finished 125 rows or more if you want. Make sure that you finish on the row without cables with the back post double crochet. Once you work the last double crochet, we're going to chain 1, grab our scissors and cut off the yarn. Then we're going to grab our hook and pull it away to tighten the stitch up. Now we have 2 options. You can either leave it like this and just grab a darning needle and weave in the tails. And if you want to add fringe, keep watching. To add fringes, what we're going to do is cut 46 pieces of yarn in identical length. I don't have a lot of yarn left, so I'm just going to make 7 inches, which is 17 centimeters, but you can also make them longer. 46 pieces of yarn, each for each side, 23 and 23. First, we're going to insert our hook into the first stitch in the row. Grab a piece of yarn, wrap it around the hook, and make the ends aligned. Grab it into the stitch, yarn over with both ends on the hook and into the loop and pull it away. And repeat the process for each of the next 22 stitches in the row. And this is it, you guys. I really hope you like this tutorial. Our scarf is done. I'm in love with this scarf's texture and design, and I really hope you enjoyed making it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It's totally free and it helps me upload more crochet tutorials for you guys. Also, if you made this scarf, please take a photo and send me or tag me on Instagram. I love seeing the works you made for my patterns. I'll see you next video. Bye!